Hello everybody, welcome or welcome back to my YouTube channel. I hope that you're all having a great day so far, and welcome to my first bag review of the year. So today we are going to be reviewing one of the Polene Paris bags, and it's going to be all about the Polene Paris #1. Now, if you're not familiar with this brand, I have no idea where you've been living, possibly under a rock. Why? Because Polene Paris is one of the biggest luxury brands at the moment, or in the past couple of years. They really have blown up so much, and rightfully so, because they are one of the nicest, best quality for the price point that you will get on the market. I currently have 3 of their bags, and I've done a review on the Polene Paris Nano bag, which I'll link it up here, and I fell in love. From the first time that I actually bought that bag, I knew I was going to invest in more styles from the brand. So as mentioned, we're going to be talking about the Polene Paris #1. As you can see, I have it in shade black, and the leather texture that I have is pebbled leather, which is a little bit more hard wearing. So if you are a little bit more carefree, or you want to be carefree when it comes to your bags, I highly recommend going for pebbled leather, but you do have different finishes in this particular style. If you prefer something that is a little bit smaller, they have the nano size, and they have in total 19 collections available on their website. And the aesthetic is for the everyday woman. That's something that I really like about Polene Paris. All of their bags can be worn in a more casual, very dressed down type of style to somebody who likes to wear corporate clothing. All of their bags will suit any outfit that you can wear, and that is something that really attracted me towards this brand. Now, when it comes to the price point of Polene Paris bags, I actually don't find that they're quite expensive. I think they have a reasonable price, because if you look at the history and you look at the craftsmanship of every single bag, you know that you're paying for quality. I personally think it's the quality of the bags that actually stand out. So what attracted me mostly for this particular style is the simplicity. I find it very minimal. The aesthetic is very easy to style and easy to wear. And I also really like the design of this bag. I find it quite unique. It's sexy, it's feminine, and very, very elevated. I'm pretty sure I said something quite similar to the nano size as well. If you want a bag that can carry you from day to night, from the office to the pub, I would definitely recommend this one, because you can carry a lot more. So you have a leather handle right here, which is quite sturdy. It doesn't move at all, it stays in the same place. And then you have this beautiful, very sexy design, in my opinion, on this bag. So if I turn the bag around, it has this lovely kind of like hollow part over here with some poppers. Then on the back, it looks like this. It has a back pocket. Again, on this side, it looks exactly the same, and it has kind of like the same hollow parts over here. But when you open this clasp, this is how the bag looks. It has 2 poppers right here that you can definitely undo to give you more space in the bag, and this is the inside of the bag. So the hardware on the Polene Paris bag is very minimal, and it's completely gold. And I've mentioned this before, I find that the gold tone that they use is perfect. It doesn't look cheap. It actually makes the bag look a little bit more expensive than it is. When it comes to the branding as well, is very, very minimal. There's only Polene Paris over here, and also on the hardware here on the handles, but it's so minimal that you can barely see it. I know it's there because I went through all of this before I bought the bag. I like minimal branding. I like everything to be very minimal, so it complements my outfits a little bit better. Now, this one I did not purchase on the website. I actually got this bag pre-loved, and I want to be very clear on that, because the price that I paid is not the price that is on the website. So I believe I've had this bag for almost a year, if not over a year, and it's one of my most reached for bags. I featured it in several posts on Instagram, on videos here on YouTube. I reach for this bag a lot, especially when I'm working. And although the bag feels a little bit heavy with everything that I have in there, it really does not bother me at all because I can hold the bag from the handle here, or I can use it crossbody, or just leave it on my shoulders. It really depends on how long I want the strap to be. And just for reference, I am 5'7", and sometimes I wear it crossbody, or the majority of the time I do. Sometimes I just wear it on my shoulder, and I also hold it from the handle. And if I've not mentioned, it also has these beautiful studs at the bottom which protect the bag when you place it on a table, a chair, or even on the floor. I tend not to put it on the floor. I'm very superstitious, and I also value my leather goods a lot, so I tend to put it on a chair or on a table. The wear and tear of this bag is very, very minimal. I mean, the day that I got it, it looked practically new. So I was really chuffed when I got it. The hardware has not tarnished on most things. I think it only tarnished a little bit on here. It looks a little bit worn, but everywhere else, it's exactly the same as it should be. So it has worn really well. There's no scratches on my bag. The branding over here looks immaculate, so the name Polene is still there, and the hardware on the bottom as well looks impeccable. So I feel like the bag has worn very nicely. It just looks amazing, and I am super happy that I actually added this to my bag collection. So now that we've gotten the review out of the way, I'm going to open my bag, and in no particular order, I'm going to take things out so I can show you exactly what I carry on a regular day basis for my lifestyle. I know this bag can still carry other stuff, but I'm only going to show you the basic things that I would carry on my day-to-day. So to open, as mentioned, we have this clasp over here, and then I'm going to pop these poppers so I can have more space to remove my items. So as I said, in no particular order, the first thing that I see here is my Beauty Essentials bag. This is by Laura Mercier, and in here I only carry certain things to retouch my makeup. So the first thing that I'm going to take out is my Airbrush Flawless Finish by Charlotte Tilbury in the shade 2 medium, if you guys are interested. I also have a mini Bobbi Brown Smoky Eye mascara that I got recently as a sample because I bought a few new things. I carry 2 makeup brushes. These are okay, one just fell. One is by Bobbi Brown, is the eyeshadow brush that I use to actually set my concealer or to blend my concealer. I have a powder brush by Real Techniques, and then I also carry in here my concealer by Bobbi Brown. This is the full cover concealer. If you are interested in any of these products, I've done a video very recently on my makeup, and I'll link it right here. Okay, so next I have a lipstick from Charlotte Tilbury as well. This one is the one I'm actually wearing right now, which is the original Pillow Talk. I love this lipstick so much, and I reach for it every single day, especially on a day-to-day. If I'm not going out after work for drinks with my friends or with my colleagues, I tend to wear that one. And last but not least, in here I have a lip balm from Bobbi Brown. I'm not sure the name of this, and my eyes are terrible, so I won't be able to read, but I'll put the name on the screen. It's just a clear, it does have a little bit of a tint, but it's very, very sheer, and it's super moisturizing, and I love it. So next in my bag, I have a brolly. Everybody needs to carry a brolly if you live in the UK, especially if you're a lady, because the weather just changes. It's been raining like crazy here in London the past week or so. I barely left the house. So yeah, a brolly, definitely very, very important. So next in my bag, I have a hand cream. This one that I'm using at the moment is by Nivea, and I really, really like it. This one is super moisturizing, and I tend to apply it quite often throughout the day. I'm almost finished with this tube. And next we have a wallet. This is a small wallet from Louis Vuitton. If you're familiar to my channel, you've seen this wallet before. So this side is for coins, and this side over here is for bank cards and notes. In one of the small pockets, I have my house keys. So definitely gotta have that on hand. And what else do I have in here? Next, we have a perfume, and this is a full-size bottle from Maison Margiela replica, so it's one of their perfumes. It's called When the Rain Stops. I carry this on the days that I go out, and the days that I don't, I carry, for example, Spring in the Park, which is a little bit more soft. This one lasts a little bit longer, so I like to carry it with me. So this will add a little bit more weight to my bag, but I carry it with me at all times. Oh, and the last thing I actually have inside my bag is a nasal spray. I had COVID about 5 or 6 weeks ago, and I still feel congested. I'm not reaching for this any longer, but I like keeping it in my bag. I don't know about you guys, but when I'm stuffed, it makes me feel tired, like I lose concentration, can't work, can't watch TV. I just feel like I cannot breathe. That's all that goes through my head. So I always carry a nasal spray with me at all times. So the bag is now completely empty from all of the compartments in here, and then I have one last compartment, which is the back pocket of the bag. I use this for my bank cards, so I always have the bank card that I use to commute, to buy everything, to make payments. I keep it in this little slot over here. I know, and I've heard this on my previous review, that a lot of people be like, oh, robbers now know where your bank card is. This part is attached closer to my body. Nobody can get in here at all but me, so I always keep my bank card in there, and I'm putting it back so I don't forget where it is. So although I showed you all of my practical daily essentials that I carry on a day-to-day, this bag can carry a lot more. I could carry my Canon vlog camera. I'll put a picture right here so you guys know which camera I'm talking about. I could carry a small bottle of water, fruit, a small sandwich, or even sometimes a small container of food. It really depends. If I don't want to carry extra bags, I might put those things in here, but keeping in mind that I don't like to bulk up my bags. I find that in the long term that's going to damage the bag, so I stay true and very realistic to what I can carry. So that is my review on the Polene Paris #1 bag. If you found this video helpful, not only give this video a good old thumbs up, please make sure to subscribe and hit that bell notification so you get notified for future videos that I have here on my channel. This is a fashion content channel, and if you like the sound of that, I would love for you to join the family. We have a really lovely community here, and it would be wonderful to have you on board as well. I would also like to take this opportunity to thank all of you who have been supporting my channel from last year to previous years, and for those of you who have been with me since the beginning, because I'm getting a lot of comments of supporters that have been with me since the beginning. You can see the evolution, you can see the changes, you could see the struggles. From the bottom of my heart, it means a lot to me that you have helped me create this community and to still be on here in 2023. I'm almost 46 years old, and I'm still truly enjoying being here. So thank you so much for joining me, and I'll see you on my next video. Bye.